everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Storytime with Emily. Sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea, and get ready to take a journey with me. Hey guys, welcome to Storytime with MTV. This week I am here with Caitlin for another story. This story is actually at time of filming about a little over 1 year. This happened during the 4th of July.
Right before
the 4th of July. In Philly, well, I'll preface the fact that we were going to Philly to go see the concert because Ed Sheeran, Nicki Minaj, and Ariana Grande were going to be there. Ariana Grande wasn't there.
She backed out.
I
think
that day. Yeah, her grandfather died. But she was in Hawaii, so I don't really know. But whatever.
I don't know. Anyway.
But she didn't have a car that worked that summer, so I had to drive up to her house to pick her up and then drive back down to my house. Which literally happened all summer.
Yeah.
Literally all summer.
Yeah.
But I had a Mazda at the time, and I miss that car. I miss that car so much. But, so we started to drive. She lives in a valley. So you have to go up and over a mountain to get to her. We were going down the mountain, and then all of a sudden we hear a ba-bum, 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 and I was like, Caitlin, I don't know what to do.
No, I pointed it out at first.
Oh, did you?
I was like, what is that noise? So she turned the music down and was
we were,
like,
of course, listening to One Direction.
She was like, oh, what do we do now?
And I saw that, like, my tire light came on, and I was like, fuck.
The tire light was on for, like, a while before that.
Oh, that's right.
Because she was having issues with her tires.
Yeah.
They were, like, brand new, weren't they?
Yeah.
Brand new tires, because she was having issues before that, so the tire light was still kind of on.
Yeah, because my sensor wasn't on.
Yeah.
So I was like, crap, I guess we'll pull over and see what happened.
Just check. Like, we didn't think anything was too wrong.
Yeah. So I pull over. I just thought maybe I was, like, low on air or something.
Yeah.
Nope. Rim was on the freaking asphalt. And I was like, oh my god, Caitlin, what are we going to do? We're, like, 20 minutes from your house. We're, like, 3.5 hours from my house. Go ahead.
But, literally a week before that, my dad had taught me how to change a tire. So me, I was like, oh, I can do this. Like, I know what I'm doing. So I take out the jack and I'm like, what is this? I don't know what this is. Like, my dad had taught me on a jack where you, like, pump up and, like...
My jack was a cranker.
So I couldn't figure out how to crank this thing. Like, I had no idea. So we were stranded.
Well, you also didn't know where to put the jack.
True, because I had changed the tire on an SUV. She had a little car, so I didn't know, I couldn't find the thing that my dad showed me to put the jack under.
So, I just remember sitting there and, like, you were calling everyone you knew.
Everyone.
Like, even people you didn't want to talk to. Like, you were calling everyone.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my god, Caitlin, what do we do? We're stranded.
Yeah.
And I remember we tried to go on YouTube to Google and, like, find videos of what to do.
But we didn't have service.
No service.
Because we were, like, basically on the top of a mountain going down.
And so we were like, oh my god, we literally... Because you had, like, one bar.
Yeah.
And that's how you were trying to call people. Like, I remember you going up a little bit and, like, giving me heart attacks.
Yeah. And
then all of a sudden, I'm, like... I think I was down, like, looking at something.
Yeah.
And then you came around and you're like, Emily, there's an old man coming. There's an old man here. And I'm like, shit, like, what? Because, like, I've always been, like, strangers. And she knows that, like, I'm the mama bear and I deal with it. And I look up and there's a Pepperidge Farm, like, 18-wheeler parked in front of my car. And I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? It's this, like, crazy, like, truck driver and he's gonna, like, kill us or something. I don't know. And so I'm like, Caitlin, get behind the car. And, like, I made you get behind the car and I, like, came out and was like, hi. And he was like, hi, do you guys need some help? And we were like, and, like, I, like, sized him up and was like, And he looked like a sweet little old man.
Like a grandpa.
Yeah, he literally looked like a cute little grandpa that was just like, oh,
harmless.
Yeah, he was completely harmless. And I was like, yeah, actually, we really don't know what we're doing. So he, got down. He changed my tire like that.
Oh, my God. It was in, a few minutes. He was done.
He was completely done. He put a donut on my car. It wasn't an actual, full-out tire. So he did it, and, I'm, talking to her. I'm like, do we give him money? What do we do?
Yeah. So she tried to slip him a 20.
I tried to slip him a 20 because I was like, thank you. We literally would have been here all day.
Yeah.
And, it was hot as anything.
Oh, my God, yeah.
It was, 1,000,000 degrees, and it was, black asphalt, so it was awful.
Yeah.
And he was, he refused to, give us money, or to take our money. He wanted nothing to do with it. He was like, I see it all the time. He's like, I'm just glad it's not raining.
Yeah.
Because apparently he does it all the time, and, it's always raining. And we were, oh my God, I'm still so thankful for that old man. We wanted to, find out who he was and, send him cookies and stuff.
Or just, call the company and be like, this man needs a raise.
Yeah, he was so nice, but, there's, we didn't know anything about this guy other than the fact that he was a freaking guardian angel that came down in his Pepperidge Farm truck and just changed our tires. So we had to go, 20 minutes down the mountain on this donut, and then went to this town and ended up...
Off of Electric Avenue, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right off of this exit that was called Electric Avenue.
Which I see all the time going to our house, and it cracks me up. And then we ended up going to this tire place, which there were 50 that we could have gone to.
Yeah.
And we went to this one because it just worked. And they were so sassy.
Oh my God.
They were so mean. I was so pissed because I was like, there's a million other people I could have gone to, but I went to you and gave you the business.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have the, we had to get a new tire, and I didn't have the money for it, because I'm a poor college kid.
Yeah.
I didn't have all that money in my account for service and a new tire, so, we had to call my dad to get his credit card number, and, he was just, pissy about that. It was awful.
He was, yeah.
And it took it, 2 hours or so to freaking put on this tire.
And we were in the middle of nowhere. We had nowhere to even walk, to just wait.
Yeah, and I remember we were hungry.
Ooh.
We were
hangry.
We were hangry at that point. We were out in the sun. So we couldn't even freaking go get food because, there was nowhere to go. But thankfully, we got the tire on, and we got back home. And I think we ended up having another flat tire at another point.
I don't remember.
That same weekend. I feel like I had so many flat tire problems with that car.
Yeah.
It was bad. It was so bad. But we got home safe and sound, and no one cut off our skin, and
we were good.
We were good.
And everyone was happy.
And everybody was happy. And thank you, Pepperidge Farm guy, if you ever watch this video.
I'm pretty sure we went home and were like, we need to get some Pepperidge Farm cookies.
We did.
In homage of this man.
We did. We got cookies to, just raise him up.
Yes.
I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of our adventures. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with your friends. Leave a comment down below if you've ever experienced a freaking flat tire, because it's not fun. I've had several in my lifetime. They're not cool. Don't forget to share, and if you haven't already, subscribe in the button down below, and don't forget to go into the description and follow me on all my social medias and her social medias. We're getting more for her. It's gonna happen. Anyway, guys, I hope you are having a great day and an amazing week, and don't forget to come back for my next video, and I will see you then. Bye! Hey guys, and welcome to this week's episode of Storytime with MTV. This week's episode is going to be a little gross.